Start recording. Start replay buffer. Let's have a great show. Let's do it. Let's go. Don't end that. Yeah. All right. We'd like to welcome everyone out. We are live here at the ACORD Ice Arena. My name's Sean Stringham with Game On Live Studio here in this semifinal game between the Brighton Varsity Navy crew and the Juan Diego varsity hockey teams. Winner of this game will advance into the final to face the Park City Red crew. We've got 3 minutes and just under 50 seconds remaining here until we get to the puck drop that's going to happen right at 8 o'clock. We'd like to invite you over. You can also go check out the independent final that's up at the Salt Lake City Sports Complex. We're streaming that one too. So we have a bunch of hockey for you here tonight on Game On Live Studio. We have, I believe this is our third year in a row of live streaming the semifinal and final games for Utah High School hockey. And we're thrilled to be a partner with these fantastic athletes in these competitive games. We had a couple of games at the end of last weekend that were just phenomenal. And we're excited to continue it on here as Brighton and Juan Diego in this semifinal looking to advance. Real quick on rosters for Brighton. Brighton will be in the dark jerseys. Brighton will be in the dark jerseys, and Juan Diego will be in the white jerseys. We'll update that on our scorecard, scorebug up there. But for Brighton, in the cage, in the net here, Alexander Minnick wearing jersey number 8. Aspen Edwards in 10. Cody Smith in 11. Bennett Peterson in 12. Bo Jamieson will be in jersey number 15. Cameron Reese in 16. Connor Turpin in 17. Hogan Gottlieb in 18. Parker Edwards in 21. Skylar Slater will be in 23. Anders Wogman in 24. Caden Yenny, number 28. Oakley Fry, number 30. Seth King, 33. Jaden Fowler, 41. Cy Lucy in 60, Parker Kenny in 72, Whitman Rolfe in 75, Mitchell Murray in 87, and Jack McCarthy will be wearing number 97. Brighton is going to be coached by head coach Greg Dolcette. And for Juan Diego coming up in goal, going to be Aiden Janiga, wearing number 39, Brody Meehan in number 9, Bryson Newport, 21, Ethan Maxiden, 88, Jack Cunningham, 38, Jacob Odell, 63, Patrick Curran, 55, Matthew Odell, 27, Miles Sears, number 3, Thomas Rock, number 8, Weston Eder, number 2, William Conley, number 19, Wyatt Hanna, number 5, and Zach Meehan in number 14. Coach for Juan Diego is Mo Vanderslis. Thanks for joining us. We've got some people joining us here on the live stream. Give us a thumbs up on the audio. Make sure it's sounding okay to you on your side. We can see the stream, but we always like to confirm that we got a nice creamy audio coming for you that way. The Brighton Bengals have the Bengals gathered up around their net, bringing it here for the semifinal. The Juan Diego Eagles getting the same. Oh, okay. All right. Both teams getting some last-minute instructions here from their coaches. And it's time to go here for semifinal action in this, the affiliated semifinal. Thanks again for joining us. Number 8, Rock on the start. Thomas Rock for Juan Diego. Bengals saunter out looking for an opportunity. The puck is ready. And we are just waiting for the clock to get set here. A good crowd here at the ACORD tonight at the Ice Arena. Waiting for the, looks like they're just waiting to get the scoreboard set up here. Again, we've got a few more people joining us. We're live here for semifinal action. The puck is dropped, and we are ready to go. That puck is controlled off the boards there. Gets it to the Bengals. Nice work there into number 22, Slater. Takes a little hit. Comes through. That puck is going to come through. Icing waved off. That puck is going to come up to number 18, Hogan Gottlieb for Brighton. Comes around the corner, that onto the knees, into the board there from Juan Diego. Comes in on attack. Here comes the Bengals. Brings that up to Slater. Slater crosses into the offensive zone. Comes in with the shot, missing wide right. Often will boomerang all the way back into the defensive zone of the Bengals. They're going to puck check that, bring that back through. Nice cross up, and that's going to go off the top of the boards and into play, and will be icing coming our way here. It's going to bring that all the way back into the defensive zone of the Bengals. Forward offensive zone here for Juan Diego. Looking, and that puck is dropped into the feet of the referee and then flipped back around off the skate of Hannah. He's going to pick that up and bring it just across the center line. Looking, brings the puck into play, comes in for the shot into the crease. That is blocked out by Alexander Minnick. Puck comes out of the zone, and Brighton sends it forward, but back to Juan Diego. Coming forward, here comes puck interrupted on the pass by Edwards. Edwards comes in on attack down to Hannah for Juan Diego. He's on a charge here. Comes across the center line, comes into the zone. 1-on-3, is going to scoop that back out. Look for the cross. Has it coming in. Beautiful pass. Just off the blade of the stick by number 38, Jack Cunningham. Picked up here by the Bengals. That's going to be picked up by Newport from the Eagles. Coming in off the board. In comes number 88, Ethan Maxiden. He's going to take on, he's got 4 Bengals to beat, and that's going to end up numbers not in his favor. Here comes Slater, I believe. No, Slater on the other side. Rebound by Slater, though. Tries to get it. Going to be picked up by Murray. Murray takes a big offensive hit. Lays him down. Here comes Hannah one-on-one. Looking to beat through the legs. And, on the backhand up into the net. And that will be an incredible shot there. And well defended by the Bengals as it goes out of bounds. Off the face-off. Slater comes in on the crossover. And that's going to be a goalie stop there on the shot. Picked up by Aiden Janiga. In the offensive zone here for the Bengals. On the faceoff is going to be one there and controlled by number 24, Anders Wogman. Comes into Wogman trying to get across, comes in, looks for the shot, slap shot into the crease. Still going to be cleared there. Nicely done on the team defense by Juan Diego. Picked back up by Murray. Murray's going to come across that center line into the zone with the shot, and that is off the pad of Aiden Janiga. Comes down on the attacking side here. So Brighton definitely having more time here in their zone. Comes in, but that will be stolen away by Odell and will be cleared out. Puck comes back and picked up by Wogman. Wogman into the zone. On the cross, looking, goes through the legs of two defenders, back into the hands of Slater off for the one-timer off the defenseman, number 8. That's Thomas Rock with the stop. Comes back in. Brighton looking on the nice little touch pass between Wogman and Slater. Wogman with the slap shot going wide to the left. Rebound comes in. Slater with two defenders on him. Going to come back through. Excuse me, that was Murray. Nope, that was McCarty. My fault. Change here for the Eagles. Comes in. Ooh. Little back flip, not quite ready there. Cunningham and number 19, William Connolly with the miscue. Brighton brings that in. Off the stick, a little awkward, and will be controlled by number 5, Wyatt Hannah. Hannah on attack here, comes across the center line into the zone. Little wobble on the puck, comes in, and that will be saved by Alexander Minnick. Still scoreless here with 11:30 remaining. Brighton having much more time in their offensive zone, but the attacks here from Juan Diego have been hot and heavy as they've come through. So we're into the faceoff. That puck will drop and restart. Back off the board. Comes into control. Little body check there. Going to come around the outside here, trying to get it through. Going to be taken off on the angle. Nice crossover by... and dropped back into as the puck crosses that blue line. Comes in, looking, and controlled by Hannah from Juan Diego. Nice little stick steal there, and comes back in. They're just a little going back and forth with each other on that. Comes together, and off the hit. Calling for that puck. Shot and blocked out, and a goal! That's going to count by number 17. Let's see if we can see that replay. Comes around as it comes through off the puck, and it looked like it redirected in there. So great play there, and that'll put Brighton up 1-0 here with 10:48 remaining in this first period of play. Striking first off that shot, slap shot, pinballs around and into the cage. Off the puck drop, and it's going to come into the Bengals. Coming through. Wogman around. Disrupted there by number 55, Patrick Curran. In again, looking, and that's another goal by Brighton. Well done there. Let's see if we can take a look at that one. Comes in, just comes around that corner. Nice little stick work there as he comes through. Just puts it away, and great stick play there and puts it away. Brighton goes up 2-0 here with 10:20 remaining on the clock. Hannah trying to get it. And again, Brighton with the quick steal. Going to come back. Hannah's working to get around on that. Finds number 27, Matthew Odell. Odell brings it up to Rock. Rock with the long shot, and that's easily controlled by Alex Minnick. Into the glove. With 10:09:58 remaining here in the first period. Off the puck drop, comes in, controlled by the Eagles. Controlled back. That's just going to be bouncing around. Miscue there, picked up by Slater. He'll take that puck, no problem. Here comes number 16, Cameron Reese. Back in off the skate of Slater. This time Hannah. Hannah looks like he's going to lead the attack. See if he can bring it even. And with a long slap shot, and that goes off, almost off the roof of the building. As that goes up and high, it goes out of bounds. So that'll be 9:45 remaining here in this first period. In this semifinal between the Brighton Bengals, who've jumped out to a 2-0 lead here with 2 goals back-to-back within 2 minutes of each other. Ethan Maxton wins that faceoff. Comes back. Hannah, that puck is going to go back into the defensive zone, so that'll clear everyone out of the offense. Comes up forward to Newport. Newport, great look there into entry, just off the skate, off the blade there, and that's going to be controlled back by Hannah and the Eagles. Going to bring that back. So trying to get organized here. Connolly for Juan Diego, moving that puck forward up to Cunningham. Cunningham looking with the slapper, comes in on the follow, just missing wide to the left there of the pipes. Comes in, finds number 87. Here comes Brighton looking through. That's going to be Mitchell Murray. Has the little stick play comes through in and right in front of the cage. Great defensive stop there by Hannah. Here it comes again. Hannah 1-on-2 this time. This time with the slapper a little bit longer. Rebounded off of Minnick, and he'll clear that back out of the zone. Everyone comes forward, and that will bring it back down around. Controlled now by number 28 for Brighton, Caden Yenny. Connolly slips it forward for the Eagles. Both sides trying to get organized. Who's going to get the puck, get their structure set, and go on attack. Long around the outside. They'll send it down. Icing waved off, picked up by the Eagles. They'll flip that around, avoid the hit, comes in. That's going to be picked up by Gottlieb, by Brighton. Comes back around, and that into the hands. The puck's literally just going in circles around the rink right now. Brighton comes back, brings that into the offside zone. Slater looking to cut, slice and dice inside, right in front of the crease, and that will be punched out by Aiden Janiga. And again, Slater comes in looking for the cross. Nothing do. Pad save there off of Janiga. Anders Wogman comes off. Gottlieb to send that around to the other side of the ice, using the boards off the blue line, comes in. Here comes Gottlieb coming forward, looking, comes behind the cage. He's going to, behind the net, comes, looks, takes the flip, and that's going to be off and out of play. 7:19 remaining, and Brighton off to a 2-0 start here. Good play here. Nice team communication. Two totally different styles of play as Brighton's coming forward, looking for structure, looking for an opportunity to get that team play, and it's been all give the puck to Hannah and let him go. He's had one-on-one opportunities, 1-on-2, 1-on-4. You got to get that structure set up for the Eagles and see if they can hold it off here and get it back here before we get too deep into this game. Still plenty of time in high school hockey here, 16-minute periods. As they come off, that's going to be shot off the side and going to be controlled off the rebound to the Bengals. Comes in, Gottlieb sends it back down to Edwards. Edwards has it pucked away and into close to the crease there, trying to get around. Oh, just missing there as that one just floats through the crease. Knocked down on the defensive side by Parker Edwards. And that's going to go a little bit wide. Comment in the chat to see if we get a little bit more ice sound. We'll bring that up a little bit. Who's can? I don't know if it makes a little difference there for you. Thanks for the comment on that. Appreciate it. All right. 6:36 remaining here in this first period of play in this semifinal Utah High School hockey action. Great play so far. Slater comes through, shot off the pad, comes back into off the stick with Slater. He's trying to play defense to hold on to that. Anders Wogman right behind the net. Wogman takes it cleared. Again, the Brighton using their structure here, and here comes the fast break of the Eagles. Comes around that near side corner. Back to him. Number 32. Trying to gets through, and that will be picked up. Just had nowhere to go at that puck. Wogman comes in, tries to come in 1-on-3. Stick steal there, comes back in, and will come back behind the Juan Diego net. On attack, comes in Hannah. Again, cleared by the Bengal defense. Off the skate and into the hands, off the stick of the Bengals. Wogman patiently waits for his crew here. Brings it back. The puck goes into... They're going to send that around, and that will work as it comes in. And a quick shot off the blade there of Aiden Janiga. And here comes the counterattack. Number 2, this time, Weston Eater will lead the charge. Comes back around off the boards to Rock. And back into the defensive zone here of the Juan Diego Eagles. Oh, little into the boards and sticked away, coming in. Reese plays that behind the board. Picked up by number 17, Connor Turpin for Brighton. 3-on-2 opportunity here. Hannah looking, shot over the top. Goalie Minnick smart to move the head. It was going high and it was coming right for his noggin. He let that cleared over into the back, and that will be covered up by Janiga on the 1-on as he was coming through. They're going to bring that forward. Didn't pick it up, just covered it with the mitt and then kept it live. Here comes Rock. Rock shot over the top of the cage. It's in the net on the backside there, trying to stick that out. Comes in and controlled here. And no, that's going to be sent back into the defensive zone here of the Eagles. Newport tries to get a handle on it, comes back around, and that's going to go back into Connolly. Connolly across the center line. Connolly stopped, has the puck swiped away, going to send that wide down around the corners into to the Brighton Bengals. Kind of loose there in front, and now is in the center. Here comes an opportunity for Cunningham. Cunningham with the slapper goes off the the leg pads there of Minnick. Brighton goes back into their zone, waiting to get organized here with 2:46 remaining. And that will be icing, which gives everyone an opportunity to change lines here. Our officials referee is going to pick up that puck and bring it back down into the Eagle zone. 2:44 remaining here in this first period. Nathan, is that audio a little bit better? Let me know in the chat. I hope you're hearing the whistles a little bit better. I'm hearing them great in my headphones, so just want to make sure that they're making them all the way through to you. All right, puck comes back into the defensive zone of the Eagles as they come through. That's gloved down, picked up. And that's going to be a hand pass, so that will go back to in the neutral zone here, looking for this face-off. That comes through. Odell comes around the corner, into the wall, controls the puck behind Minnick. Oh, nice shot there, but that's going to come back out. 1-on-2 opportunity. If they can get that stick on it, it's going to give the Bengals quite the advantage between the legs of the referee. Had to do a little dance to stay clean there. Comes off. Hannah charging through, doing what Hannah does, looking for that cross. Comes in, floats through the crease, and is going to be picked up by the Brighton Bengals. Float free here into the defensive zone of the Eagles. Here comes Brighton. Oh, nice centering pass on a charging Bengal coming through the center there. Number 88, Ethan Maxiden, takes control. That's going to be stolen away. And here comes Brighton coming through. Number 87, Mitchell Murray. Murray with a big size advantage off the blade of Janica. And that one disrupted as it tried to get through. Got to fight for the puck. And they're coming through, and it's going to be controlled by Brighton. King sends it back into their defensive zone as they come back. Slater just comes off the puck, off the stick there. Slater wants that puck back, missed that opportunity, stick down, but will be controlled by the Eagles. A little disorganized here, the most disorganized. The Bengals have shot, and that's a nice glove save there by Aiden Janica. Just under a minute, 55.8 seconds. 54. We'll get our clock synced up here. Comes through, and that puck. Big hit there, sends the stick flying. Everyone's gathered back up. Slater looking for the cross. That puck goes up in the air, 20 feet up in the air. Here comes Odell. Odell with a 2-on-1 shot. Minnick hits that with the blade, sends it flying. With just about 30 seconds remaining, comes through, and Wogman picks up the puck. Does a little shimmy, comes around the center line, across into their offensive zone. Shot off the post. Comes through, the pipes are ringing. Murray sends that off the red mark, right at the center, and a big long shot. A little floating out there in front of him. Makes me a little nervous. Comes in as Murray again brings that back, and that'll take us through the end of our first period. Brighton 2, Juan Diego 0. Thanks for joining us here at Game On Live Studio. My name's Sean Stringham. Like I said, we have a couple of different games going. We've got this semifinal game, but then we also have our independent final happening up at Steiner right now. We'll take a quick break here and bring it back for second period action right after this. Club or tournament events, Game On Live Studio can stream a single game, a tournament, or your entire season. With Game On Live Studio, you can take your events to the next level by live streaming them to a global audience. Goals can stream any event from any location, and Imagine the excitement of your audience as they witness every thrilling moment, from the intense competition to the triumphant victories, all from the comfort of their own screens at home, on the road, or at the office. Our cutting-edge technology and professional production team ensure top-notch video quality, crisp audio, and expert commentary, making each live stream an unforgettable experience. Forward, passes coming, Reese is going to fire and hits to bring us tied. Don't just take our word for it. Our clients rave about our seamless streaming, engaging graphics, and the ability to connect with fans like never before. Don't miss out on this game-changing opportunity. Book Game On Live Studio today and let us transform your event into an unforgettable live broadcast event. Game On Live Studio. You play, you race, we live stream. All right, thanks. We'll get our put 16 minutes back up on the clock here. Juan Diego looking for an answer. Both sides have had moments of brilliance, a couple of great shots within 2 minutes of each other. Goals here for Brighton. The just heavy fast break counterattack coming back is the name of the game here for the Eagles. They've been trying to sent Hannah, Odell a couple of times. Lots of shots on goal. Not a lot of shots coming out of a structured setup, which is the opposite. It was exactly what Brighton is doing. So our second period underway here. Comes in, picked up, switch sides. Just Smith comes in right on the glove save there by Aiden Janiga. The Juan Diego faithful. Woo. Big slap by Gottlieb comes in. And that's going to be knocked down by Janiga. And I believe, and I say faithful, I mean it. We've got the, I don't know his name, but the father from Juan Diego here in his robes and his hockey jersey. Gotta love it. Comes through. That comes back. Gottlieb will control off the faceoff, brings it past the center line, and bring it back into the offensive zone here for the Bengals. Comes it around the corner and will be controlled by number 21, Bryson Newport for Juan Diego. Comes back to number 87 and controlled by the Bengals. Wogman finds Slater. Slater comes in heavy. Rebound comes back and controlled. Sent back into the Brighton defensive zone. Icing called. Line change for the Bengals with a 2-goal lead here. Definitely not comfortable, still with almost 2 full periods of play to go. But you definitely want to keep that pressure on, keep that puck down on your own offensive side as that comes around the boards. And will be controlled by the Eagles. Nicely played. Nice stick steal there, but great athletic move there coming through. Hannah doing what Hannah does, comes in looking for the cross. Minnick gets that one out with some help from his defensive friends. Comes back in, and puck's going to be picked up by Peterson. Peterson on attack. Nice knockout there by Rock for the Eagles. Here comes Peterson again with a gift. That puck goes off the glove and little bit loose out there. Nice smother there by Aiden Janiga to control that with that mid hand. Puck drop comes in on the one-timer off the stick of number 87, Mitchell Murray. Woo! Puck comes under, and both players go to their rumps as they come through, covered right through the snow on the side of the bench there of Juan Diego. Blades give way there from number 22, Slater. Gets back up and takes the skates. Heavy into the boards by both sides, comes through clean. Wogman trying to stay with it. Knocked down. Penalty indicated. That's going to be a cross check from behind is my guess. Yeah. So that'll be our first power play coming up here. It's going to send I believe it was number 13. I'm just going to confirm. So that'll take Brighton up onto the power play here. 5-on-4, our first one of the game. Comes in here. We'll see. Oosh, quick shot. Puts the pressure on early here. Murray gets the rebound. Comes around the glass. Behind the board. It's going to end up off the stick of Slater. Slater up to Wogman. Wogman looking for a quick. Tries to go on the redirect. And Aiden Janiga just kneels on it. He's just going to lay down and cover that puck. Smart play there, right there, because he was right off that post, waiting to redirect back in. We'll get another face-off here with Brighton up 5-4 here on the power play with 141. 5-4 from players on the ice, not score, obviously. 2-0 for Brighton. Comes off. Looking for the one-timer. Just goes a little bit wonky off the blade for Murray. Comes back around, almost picked up by Slater. Keeps it forward into that offensive zone. Here comes Wogman. Wogman looking with a little chip pass over to Slater. Slater stepping forward. Shot. Back. Stuffed back out onto his own stick. Slater to Wogman. Wogman looking. Takes a little crossover. Decides back against it. It's going to send that over to Murray. Murray with that. Wants that one-timer. This time it goes wide to the left. Gives Slater an opportunity. He's going to come in. Slater right into the goal of Aiden Janiga. And that with 1 minute and 1 second remaining on the power play here for Brighton. And the puck hasn't even left their offensive zone here with 12:56 remaining in this second period. Good work, though, by the Eagles to kill this off. And this time they do have the puck on the stick. Little skate play by Murray to keep the puck. You can tell I did some ball sports this weekend. Keep the puck to Murray. Slater does a little dance, gets it back to Murray for the one-timer. And that time he finds the middle. Brighton will go 3-0 on the assist from Slater. Murray with the one-timer puts that one in, and Brighton putting it up here. Let's see that one again. That was a beautiful shot. Comes in, Slater with a little touch pass, comes back around here. Wogman to Slater. Slater again circles, looking, communicates, comes up, and just drills that from the blue line. How about that? Not too bad there by the Bengals as they go up 3-0 here on the penalty. Taking advantage of that power play 5-4. We've come even here now with 12:29 remaining here in the second period. So some work ahead for the Juan Diego Eagles as Hannah comes through fiercely looking to get that egg off the scoreboard. Coming in, Cunningham with the skate race, beats out Reese, sends the puck around. Comes back up to number 21, Bryson Newport, but back onto the sticks of the Brighton Bengals. Nicely played there. This time Newport says, nope, I'm going to keep that. Comes through off the skates of the Bengals, comes across. And on that far turn, comes in, tries to sneak it forward, but that's going to be picked up. Hannah is going to come through in his own defensive zone, drops the puck back, and will come through with a 1-on-4. Loses the stick, but regains, comes back through as Hannah tries to control. He's going to send that back down on the near side boards. Gathered up by number 87, Mitchell Murray. With that last goal, he could tell he wanted that. That one's going to go up and out of play off the wrist shot by Murray. Sides even here with 11:18 remaining in our second period. Icing will be called. Send that puck back forward. Up into the Brighton offensive zone here. So Wogman teeing it up here on the dot. Brighton with the puck, patiently waiting to execute their attack. That one just with a quick wrist flip is going to send that off the boards and controlled by the Eagles. Bengals pick that back up. Slater gets pushed out of the zone and slides almost to the midline. Comes back in. Oh, that one's just going to be misplayed. Gottlieb goes back for it, brings everyone out of that offensive zone, and will send it off the boards, trying to get it back up. Icing waved off. Brighton content to just keep that puck here in their zone and wait for the opportunity to just teasing him. That one shot wide by Gottlieb off the left, trying to be picked that one up. And here comes Juan Diego with a 3-on-1 opportunity. Slater trying to make it 3-on-2. Puck drop back in and will go off the board into no man's land. And then picked up by Wogman. Wogman going 1-on-1 here. Tries to get through the skate play. Nicely done there by the defense. Number 19, William Conley with the steal. Hannah comes in this near side of his blue line, trying to get in. Hannah tries to cut across and through, loses the puck, and will be picked up by Murray. Murray coming through off the board. Hannah just scurrying for that puck. Nice play by the Bengals here. Comes through, puck, bodies flying. Trying to get his hand on that stick. Comes through. Fresh off the change. Both sides looking to find their rhythm here as the puck's just flipping around. Hit into the walls there, and that will establish possession here by Juan Diego. Brings it behind the net. Comes back up forward. Off the stick, controlled by Brighton. Little stick wrestle here right at the Brighton bench. Wogman with a nice crossover, comes in with the shot and into the skates of the defense. Didn't know where that was, and that puck goes up off the boards around and picked up by Brighton. Nice stick out on the defense and comes through. Here comes this time none other than Hannah, tries to get that on there. You can see where he is. Seems to be the Juan Diego offense here. Comes off the stick. Big hit. Both athletes go to the ground here. Peterson gets back up. Shot up and over, blocked, and kind of a lame duck puck as it was flipping all over the place. Hannah again picks it up. Great, loses the skate, and the puck goes flying into the roof, onto the rafters. And that's going to be a penalty on number 12, Bennett Peterson. Believe that was a checking from behind, open up there. So that'll put Juan Diego up on power play with 7:58 remaining here in this second period. So maybe this is the spark Juan Diego needs to cut into that 3-0 deficit the Brighton has put them in. Brighton with 1 goal in the second period, 2 in the first. A lot of great shots and aggressive skating by Juan Diego, especially by number 5, Wyatt Hannah. Looking to see if they can put their first line power play group on the ice here and get one back. Essentially exactly halfway through our contest with 8 minutes, just under 8 minutes remaining in this second period. Three 16-minute periods here for our high school hockey championships. In this semifinal, that shot from the wrist off the captain comes through and will send that through. Connolly chases it back down, gets that, sends it back up, tries to get it off the stick, but it's going to end up off the puck of the Caden Yenny. Stick battle is going to be won by number 18, Hogan Gottlieb, and sent forward. Here comes Hannah. Hannah with the nice cross between his own legs, and that will end up off the stick of the Bengals, but kept here into the offensive zone by Juan Diego. Nice cross, and he's going to want that one back. What a great cross and shot by Rock. That was the best looking play that the Eagles have lined up here on this power play opportunity. Here comes Hannah with the slap shot off the back of the net, and that must have gone out of play. They called that as it played off the net, and the net comes off of its moorings. And so 44 seconds remaining here in this power play opportunity for the Juan Diego Eagles. 6:42 remaining in our second period. What a great game. Hockey is such a fun game. So fast, so much action. People flying around. Ooh, quick one off the puck drop. Comes through. Conley nudges that over as they set up here with 28 seconds remaining. Shot comes in. Ooh, again, another beautiful shot. That one gets caught up in the wrap. It's literally still in the net, I think. Yeah, the puck didn't come back out on our side, so they got a new fresh puck, and they're going to bring it out here to this neutral zone. 6:20, 22 seconds remaining in the power play for Juan Diego. Puck drops, comes in. Initially controlled by Brighton, but it's going to be cleared back, and the Eagles will take control. Hannah comes in, surveys. 11 seconds remaining on the power play. He's going to, he's going to take this all the way through. Can't quite skate through the four defenders coming through, and that's going to be waved off as they come through. Sides go even for the power play. With 5:53 remaining here in our second period, we're skating 5-on-5. Slater tries to poke that through, but it's going to end up off the Juan Diego Eagles. Moves that puck forward up to Eder. Eder loses it, controlled by Odell. Punch back, and will put a 2-on-2, 3-on-2 rush here for the Bengals. Coming through, missing wide to the right. Ooh, heavy hit. And a little action after to count as they come together, and that's going to be a penalty. Eder looks like he's going to the box. Weston Eder goes to the sin bin and will put, with a heavy hit going into the board, led with the head into the board. So a little unsafe there. But that'll put a power play opportunity for Brighton. So their second power play opportunity. First one was they're shooting 100%, though. First one they converted on that slap shot from Murray. That one comes back in. So they're going to set up. Wogman comes in with their first line. Wogman tries with the backhand, and that's going to be controlled by Aiden Janica. .5:10 remaining here in our second period. Fresh legs coming in for both sides. Just a couple athletes. Yenny checking in for Brighton. Comes down. Controlled on that near side. Nice little move there. Backhand drop. Comes in. Slater. He circles, looking. They have plenty of time here and patience. They just Looking for the slapper there from number 24, Anders Wogman. Wogman takes it in, looking to start the attack here. Again, what's been amazing is how well Brighton has... Oh, there it is again. Murray puts it in. Murray with his second power play goal of the afternoon, of our evening here. And that'll take us to 4-0 for Brighton as they're starting to run away with it. Let's take a look. Comes in off the little circle, comes in exactly the same play before. This time a little touch to control, and the slap shot comes through and puts Brighton up 4-0. 4:38. Brighton putting on a clinic here. 2 for 2 on their power play opportunities. Brighton start probably not thinking ahead yet, but looking very likely that we're going to be calling Brighton Navy and Park City Red here in our affiliated state championship coming up on Wednesday. That's going to be a great game. But let's not give up on the Eagles yet. Let the Eagles soar. 4-0. They're giving themselves a little bit of a chance, but the way Hannah skates here, you might think that he is not giving up yet. Coming through 3-on-1 over there, heavy into the boards. The referee's part of that little scrum. Comes in. Edwards pokes it forward for Brighton. Comes up. Turpin trying to get through. Little stick battle comes in and controlled. Little interference call, I believe. Will send Juan Diego now onto the block on the penalty there. So that will be a Juan Diego power play opportunity. Maybe the spark again they need here on this 5-4 opportunity for the Eagles. Puck goes around. No hurry there. Want to get settled. Make sure we get it off the stick here. Connolly sends it forward. Going to come up on attack. Here comes Hannah. Hannah chips that one up over the top. Controlled back. Hannah again comes in looking for the cross. There's the one-time look. And there's a goal by the Juan Diego Eagles. And that'll bring it up here. Great look there off the power play. So power play being key. I believe that was Connolly with the goal. Let's take a look. Nice look there as the comes around off. A little short on that. We'll capture that. That was a great look there. 4-1 for... There's a little spark for the Eagles. All right. Face off the Eagles goal coming in here. A little bit more confidence coming in. Brock trying to get 3 of the skates there. Connolly, one time. Ooh, boy, just missing wide right. That had its number. The Bengals coming in. Heavy looking. Oh, boy. Cage wide open there. That puck just floating in front with 2/3 of the cage wide open. Danica was on his knees there. Comes back around with 41 seconds remaining on the Juan Diego power play. Oh, and a shorty shot there comes into the gut of Danica. Juan Diego needing to get that puck back into their offensive zone and take advantage of this another power play opportunity off that last one that they had there as well. 2:19 remaining here in the second period. Score 4 for Brighton, 1 for the Juan Diego Eagles. Flip free and controlled by Brighton. They bring it back into the neutral zone, all the way back into their defensive zone. Being chased down, pressured, still 4-on-5, and sides now come even. On attack, here comes Juan Diego with the quick shot, bladed out there by Minnick. Reese controls back to McCarthy. McCarthy looking to skate that around. Will send it around the curve here. Picked up by number 21, Parker Edwards. Edwards sends it back safely to the center line and into Murray. Murray starting the attack here as all of the offensive players leave that zone. Shot missing wide to the right off the pad of Janiga, excuse me. Drop hand pass back, controlled by the Eagles. Have some time here to bring that puck forward. Going to go through the legs of the referee, and that'll be icing. With 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining here in our second period of play, Brighton with the puts up 4 unanswered, and then we've got a power play goal there by Juan Diego. Puts us 4-1 here with 1:02 remaining in this second period. Sides are even here. We've had some exciting power play goals come through, and that puck will be picked up by Brighton. Comes through. That one flipped from the outside, shot from the outside, and into the glove of Janica. Under a minute to play here, 54 seconds in this second period. Puck drop. Controlled by the Eagles. Flipped forward. Off the skate. Oh, just missed. Tried to scoop that from behind. Fancy skating there by the referee to avoid being checked by both those athletes coming in off him. Gottlieb controls behind the Brighton net. Sends it forward up and controlled by Minnick. Gives a little stick touch up to Smith. Smith coming forward, and that puck will be controlled by Hannah. Hannah's going to want to try to get a rush on that for sure. Here it comes. Hannah comes in 1-on-2 this time. Has some friends come to join him. Chops at that stick, and that's going to be Brighton on the rush here. Comes back to Walkman. He controls back to the blue line and will come up, and that will be the end of our second period here. 4-1. Thanks for joining us here on Game On Live Studio. We're so excited to partner with Utah High School Hockey and provide semifinal and final actions across all divisions. We've got the other game. We've got the independent final happening up at Salt Lake County right now, but let's take a quick break here and be back for third period action right after this. To elevate your high school, club, or tournament events, Game On Live Studio can stream a single game, a tournament, or your entire season. With Game On Live Studio, you can take your events to the next level by live streaming them to a global audience. Goals can stream any event from any location. Imagine the excitement of your audience as they witness every thrilling moment, from the intense competition to the triumphant victories, all from the comfort of their own screens at home, on the road, or at the office. Our cutting-edge technology and professional production team ensure top-notch video quality, crisp audio, and expert commentary, making each live stream an unforgettable experience. Forward, passes coming. Reese is going to fire and hits to bring us tied. Don't just take our word for it. Our clients rave about our seamless streaming, engaging graphics, and the ability to connect with fans like never before. Don't miss out on this game-changing opportunity. Book Game On Live Studio today and let us transform your event into an unforgettable live broadcast event. Game On Live Studio. You play, you race, we live stream. All right, here we go. Third period coming your way. The game is not final, but we are in the final period. We're working to update that. Here we go. Comes in on attack. Switch sides again as Murray comes through. Close. Underneath the legs. Mitchell Murray with that puck. Sends it back up to Wagman, excuse me. That puck comes back around and will be controlled by Gottlieb. Gottlieb. Oh! Off the stick there of number 24, Anders Wagman. Nicely redirected and into the chest of Aiden Janica. Puck drop controlled by the Eagles. Trying to get free there. Number 88, Ethan Maxiden. Up and out of play. Face off controlled by the Brighton Bengals. Stick battle into the scrum and will be controlled by Brighton. Connolly picks it up. Ooh, a little stick steal and loose in front of the cage. Juan Diego flips that forward. Newport trying to skate, but ends up into the defense. Newport comes up with it, sends it back, giving Juan Diego an opportunity here to get organized on the offensive side. Will be quickly stolen away by Brighton. Here comes the rush from Brighton coming through. That is Murray. Murray, number 87, comes in, and that offsides is going to be the call here. We'll send it back to Juan Diego. Got to get that puck across the line before the teammates come in. Didn't quite get the timing right there, but we'll be a neutral zone drop here. Off the stick, controlled, and into the off the stick here for Juan Diego. Sends it forward and will be controlled by the Bengals. Slater with the crossover. Comes through. Hannah trying to pick that up. He desperately wants to get another rush attempt on that. And no hurry there by the Bengals. Wagman just want to control that puck, let that clock tick with a 3-goal advantage here, 4-1 in this third period. You would want to see a little bit more intensity from the Juan Diego crew here. Like, definitely not out of the realm of possibility, especially, but they've got to get the puck and they got to move it into their offensive zone here. Hannah wants that, tries to get it, but going to be controlled by Brighton. Comes in, shot, ooh, and that is no goal, but definitely off the pinch of that, and Janica comes down on it. We stream a lot of the outlier games from this rink, and I can tell you that if this weren't high school hockey, there would be some, they'd be coming together right there. With Janica down on his knees like that and Brighton coming in on him, they did a nice job to contain themselves and in terms of protecting their goalie there. But that higher levels of play wouldn't have ended as nicely as that did here for high school hockey. Comes through, and that will be picked up by Brighton. There's a little retaliation for messing with my goalie. Comes it forward. Here comes Hannah. One-on-one. Maybe Noop comes through and right into the stomach there of the Brighton defensive person. And Hannah again with it, trying this time, skates around him, and this time into the glove of Minnick. Hannah, there's a little fight I'm looking for, trying to get around there, and a little hurry with 12-14 remaining. 3 goals to make up. Juan Diego definitely has the firepower to get there, but Brighton has been fantastic with 2 power play goals and 2 natural goals coming through here. That puck drop and will be controlled off the hands and off the stick here of Brighton. They'll send that puck forward, looking out of the net, totally out of the net. Janik, a little bit risk there, but has a 3-on-2, call it 2-on-2 now as the defense gets back here for Brighton coming through. Hannah tries to get through. Hannah doing all the work, needs to get the rest of his team involved there. Definitely an all-star, though. Fantastic play there by Wyatt Hannah as he's attacking in. Puck trapped against the board. Little spin. Do-si-do comes around off the leg of the referee and gathered by Cunningham. Hannah again. 1-on-2, this time off Minnock's right shoulder. Into the board, heavy there. Comes in and flipped forward. Brighton will control. Peterson picks it up. Ooh, big hit by Peterson as he comes around, and that will be a save, but Peterson no penalty called there. Side's coming even. Little chippy there, but as he came around off the shot, just right into the chest check there. And sides are 5-5 here. No penalty called with 10:59 remaining in this semifinal matchup. Puck comes in, delivered. Oh my goodness, great play there by the defense and by Janiga there, just laying it out, keeping that puck out of the net. Maybe got a little bit shaken up there by the contact on the ice, but Connolly's ready to go there as Janica is just checking, making sure the more on the net is correct. Puck is dropped. And control, jeez, just missing wide to the right there by Brighton. Kenny skating that one down, trying to get there before Odell does, sweeps that behind, ends up right behind the net, comes forward up to number 2, Weston Eater. Nice save there. Shot from Murray. Nice save there from Aiden Janiga as he came through right into the glove. 10:15 remaining here in the third period. Puck drop controlled by Juan Diego. Come forward, but it's going to be poached there by Brighton. Comes in. Wogman content to bring that back into his defensive zone. Get everybody set. Comes in on attack. Slater gives a little screen. Wogman comes in. Little give and go between the legs. And that will be picked up off the knees. And here comes Juan Diego. Conley on attack here. Has to navigate 3 defensivemen for Brighton. And that puck is going to come forward from now a 1-on-1. Slater going to beat and go in the crease. That puck cleared back out into the stick of number 19 for Brighton. Maybe number 18. Ooh, just missing wide to the right. Shot by Wogman. Wagman delivers back. Shot. And another nice save there by Janet. Getting those stats up nice and high. I wish I would have been counting, but he's got to have at least 15 saves here on the evening. Minnick has had to do a little bit less work, but when it's been coming in, it has just been that one-on-one look or a rush look there from Juan Diego. Both goalies playing lights out. Comes through. Just more shots by Brighton. More organized shots by Brighton. Here comes number 21. Parker Edwards sends that back around the boards. The call there will be send Hannah to the box, and we'll put Brighton up on power play. So the Brighton power play percentage has been excellent here today. Let's see if they can convert again. Little insurance here with 8:52 remaining, and Hannah sitting in the box, their most aggressive player for Juan Diego for sure. Shot. The one-timer comes off and will be controlled by Juan Diego. Odell from behind tries to send that forward. Minnick simply slashes that away, sends it out and controlled. Wagman sweeps in with the toe drag, comes back around. Content to hold that in that near side corner. Wagman again, just off the stick, but it's going to sneak that back, send it before it gets into that defensive zone. But all the Brighton athletes come back out into neutral to avoid the offsides call. Wagman, no rush to even put the puck in that zone. Comes in. Slater. Excuse me, that's not Slater. Number 28. Caden Yenny. Now Slater with the puck. Up to Murray. 53 seconds remaining on the power play. Looking for their opportunity, using every moment of that power play while they have the advantage. Keep the puck here on this side of the ice. And let that clock tick. See if they can make their date with destiny. Odell with a little flip will send that back into the Brighton defensive zone and controlled by Wagman. Slater on attack across the blue line. Comes in. Will come back behind the net. Look for the cross up. Watch for the little tap here and the one-timer. There it is. Shot. Oh, and controlled. Shot there and finished up by number 19. Great goal there. Again, watch them as they come around here. It's that second effort as they come in. Shot gathered up there and put in. Excellent work there by Brighton. Will take us 5-1. With the extra long transition. 5-1 with 7:02 remaining here. 9 seconds remaining on that power play. So they are, I think, 3 for 4 on the power play. Brighton with an incredible power play percentage. Any coach is going to be thrilled with that. Brighton with a 4-goal advantage here. Putting a stamp on this one. The clinic pushing call. Drop that puck again. Will be controlled by the Eagles. Connolly sends it forward. Minnick will punch that puck out. Comes back around. Edwards to pick up for Brighton. Hannah wants that one with the cross with the slapper. Connolly sends it over to Hannah. Hannah gets organized, sends it forward up past the center line to number 27. Trying to get a Matthew Odell in jersey 27 coming forward up to Connolly. Connolly need to put a little bit more attack on it here for the Eagles. Connolly working to get in. Nice defensive, just skating faster, and that's going to be offsides for Juan Diego. We'll pick that puck up, and with 5:35 remaining here in our game, do a neutral zone puck drop. Timeout called. Give these gentlemen an opportunity to get their legs underneath them, get some water. 5-1 here. Let's take a quick message, and we'll be back right after this. Both sides coming back out off the offsides call. Coming in off the timeout, and we'll have a neutral zone puck drop here. Brighton doing a great job of controlling the puck in their offensive zone and letting that time just tick so that they can get through this one and advance into our Wednesday night game final scheduled against Park City. That finals game, I'm just checking here. Will be at the County Ice Center Wednesday, February 28th at 8:45. So for the affiliated state championship. So put that one, we'll be there. Happily streaming that. And puck drop comes in here and gets the clock started. 5:30 remaining. Hannah coming in. Shot. Blocked by Kenny. Comes through. Brighton with the puck on the rush here. Nice stick battle there. Going Eagles' way. Hannah trying to pick that up. Slater comes in. They go into the boards. Cunningham off Yenny's shoulder popped up. Kenny controls that. Rock looking to get around here for Juan Diego. Comes back, and Hannah will come in, taking the pressure from Wagbin. A little skate battle there. Comes in. They're just trying to get that out off the stick of Hannah. Coming in there, missing wide to the right from Slater. And Janica will fall on that, pounce on it, stopping play. 4:28 remaining here in our third period. Big stop. Puck pinballing around and another goal. That's by number 21, Parker Edwards, poking it in. After that was playing around there in the crease. See if our replay is going to come up here. Let's try that again. There we go. He'll watch this is just pinballing around here and just simply just finds himself, snaps that in with the wrist. That'll take us 6-1. My goodness, 6-1 here in 4:23 remaining in the third period. So, just bouncing around. Rock tries to get it up. Edwards will send that forward. Going to end up off Hannah. Hannah's going to go bring that around. Here comes Wyatt Hannah, doing what he does as he comes through the legs there, missing that one and swept away by the Brighton defense. Rock. Hannah sends it all the way down the rink. Has a little hard time getting through the snow there on that sideboard. Oh, my goodness, another one. Number 16, Cameron Reese puts it in that top corner, sits there and spins on it for a minute. Let's see that one again. Comes around and just comes forward. He's going to have nothing to look at. Gets the puck out of the snow and just wrists it up into that top left-hand corner, and you can't hold it against Aiden Jenica. He has had a fantastic game. He's knocked down 20-plus shots, but just coming at him fast and furious. (7-1) the score here now for Brighton. 3 minutes and 11 seconds. I believe the icing call coming forward here. So, looking like Brighton is going to advance. Slater in control, rushing off the line. Slater coming in for his chance, one-on-one. Janica. Slater goes heavy into the boards. You want to be careful on that. My goodness, he is slow to get up. His skate just railed out from underneath him, and he went heavy into that board. Definitely don't want an injury going into a state championship from Mr. Slater. Key to this Brighton offensive side, both on the rush as well as setting up his players with assists. Bell rung a little bit. Looks like he's going to go get checked out as Turpin comes in. He said, I'm coming in for you, dude. You got to go in. Coach wants to talk to you. Puck drop comes in on the offensive side here for Brighton. Number 17, Connor Turpin, checked in for Slater, who slid into that board heavy. Just lost the edge there. Get those skates sharpened before Wednesday night. Oregon. Just playing keep away at this point. Want the clock to tick down. Nice punch there. Comes through. That will be picked up by Juan Diego. Hannah trying to get a hold of it. Comes in across the blue line. Across the red line. Trying to make a break. Comes through 1-on-3. Oh, yes. There it is. We've been waiting for that all night from Wyatt Hannah as he hits that top left-hand corner. Gets Connolly some bones there in the middle. And he was a man possessed on this possession. You can see here he's going to go coast to coast, gets the puck, comes through. This will be a fun angle to watch as he comes in because we're going to he beats, gives and goes here 1-on-3, sees the lane, puts it away. Fantastic work there by Wyatt Hanna. 6-2 here with 2:16 remaining. Excuse me, 7-2. The scoreboard in the arena hasn't been updated, but it is 7-2. Both teams' intensity has come down just a little bit, just wanting that clock to tick off. Still a little bit of tussle there in the middle, and everyone piling up, waiting to see if his goal has been scored, and perhaps it went in. Yeah, waiting to see final indication. Puck is definitely in the back of the net there. He has to go out and get it. So that'll be 8-2. But the referee just taking some time there, talking to the Juan Diego athletes here. I haven't updated the scoreboard here in the arena, but lining up as the wheels falling off here in the end of this third period. So 8-2 our score. Here comes Brighton on the rush here. 1-on-2. Poached out by Juan Diego. Hanna has a 1-on-1. That time, Minnick misses the glove catch, but was high. Nicely played off the glass. Under a minute to go. Yenny comes through for Brighton. Yenny looking, and that puck bouncing off of Janica. Icing waved off with 46 seconds remaining in our game. And Brighton will advance to face Park City Red for our affiliated state championship here for Utah High School Hockey Association. Now we're coming together here. Sides coming down. A little pitchy with just 17 seconds. Don't do anything that you're going to regret going into this next game. But number 87, Mitchell Murray, saunters to the penalty box, and that'll put Juan Diego up on the power play for the last 17 seconds of this one. The entire side comes off for Brighton for the last 17 seconds. Cunningham looking to face off here for Juan Diego. Shot on the one-timer, comes back around, and under 10 seconds to go, Connolly will let that flow through. Last to touch it, moving it around with 2-1, and that will do it. Congratulations to the Brighton Bengals as they advance into the affiliated final to face Park City Red on Wednesday night, 8:45 at the County Ice Center. We'll be there. We hope you will too. We'll see you next time. We'll go, if you're still jiving for some hockey, go check out the independent final. Let's do a quick check on that score while we're right here. We have time. Two in the third, 4 minutes remaining in the third period, up with the Salt Lake Stars in South County. So fantastic final happening up there. And make that 3-2 as I'm watching live. Salt Lake Stars just to put that in. So here, third period, 4:42 remaining, up at Steiner. So check that out if you're looking for some more hockey action. Sean Stringham signing off with Game On Live Studio. Thanks for joining us here live from the ACORD Ice Center. We'll be back Wednesday night for more finals. Peace.